What's up, YouTube? My name is Gray, and today I am here with some story times. Now, this is going to be a new thing I'm doing, and if you haven't seen my community post about it, go check that out. I update you guys all the time on the goings-on in the community post. Be sure to keep an eye on that. I'll try and be posting something there and something on Twitter every day. Anyways, Storytime is going to be a new thing when I do not have time to write out and edit the audio and full chapters and get the art and everything for one of the videos. One of the COG videos or one of the My Hero Academia What Ifs. So I'm going to be recording a lot of these. I'm going to be stockpiling them. I'm going to be releasing them at the same normal time as normal. This one may be coming out a little bit late, but it's just going to be some audio overplayed with gameplay, depending on whatever I'm in the mood for. Probably Super Flight, but who knows? That out of the way, if you couldn't tell by the title of the video, I'm gonna talk about some weird childhood stories. And oh my goodness, are some of these just... First up, I want to talk about the relationship that me and my sister had. We didn't really like each other. I try to be the bigger person I remember. I remember thinking I was the bigger person because I retaliated against her when she started stuff. But I started stuff too, and I was not the bigger person because the bigger person would have stopped it. So that was a bit of an issue, but that being said, I have a few stories. We used to fight a lot. And when I say fight, I mean verbally, I mean physically. She would, scream directly into my ear, high-pitched. I would dig my fingernails into her arm when she tried to grab me. You know, we'd hit each other all the time. It was vicious. We're on much better terms now, but that's because we've both grown up. And it's ridiculous, the shit that we did to each other. I remember a couple instances. First of all, I remember I was trying to listen to my Blues Clues in the morning. And this had happened multiple times before. I was trying to listen to my Blues Clues disc because it's some jammin' boppin' beats. And then she slapped in Strawberry Shortcake, and her radio got infinitely louder than mine, so she cranked that up to 23 on a scale of 1 to 10, so I couldn't hear my stuff. Well, one day I got sick of it, and I thought to myself, we're going to share the radio. My definition of sharing involved putting both discs into her stereo because I thought it would alternate between them. I thought that's how the radios worked, and they did not, and I wound up nearly breaking her radio. I had a habit of accidentally breaking a lot of things as a kid. There was one time where I was banging on a brick with a Lego at my grandma's house. It was an old fireplace. And I used a brick, I don't even remember why. I think it was one of those bricks, those orange ones where you use them to pry apart pieces that are jammed together. And I was banging on a piece of brick, and a chunk flew off. I still, to this day, have no idea how I did it. I assume it's because it's an old fireplace with brick that's been there for years, so it's weakened over time, you know? But, yeah, I guess that was a little off topic, wasn't it? Going back, kind of shifting back onto topic, I accidentally broke a expensive telescope that my grandpa got for my sister, which she never got to use. I remember trying to use it the one time when she was out of the house, at school or something, and it just whomped over. It just broke. I don't even remember why. I don't remember how. All I know is that it was not on purpose and she thought it was, so she was livid with me. And, oh god. There was a time when I stole her Minnie Mouse. My grandpa, got her a Minnie Mouse doll, too. She loved that thing. That was like her prized possession. And one time I got so mad at her, I don't even remember what happened. But I stole that and I shoved it under my bed because I constantly took stuff from her room when I was mad at her. And I put it under my bed because I remember thinking, oh, no one's ever gonna find it here. Well, that was a mistake, especially with a Minnie Mouse doll, because it was probably almost as tall as I was. The Minnie Mouse doll was obviously shoved under my bed, but it was too big, so the foot was sticking out. And I thought I was clever by being like, I don't know where it went. and the foot's right there, clear as day, bright yellow against a dull tan floor, and we got into a big fight over that, and I don't even remember what the outcome of that was. Wasn't good, I remember that much. She also got a Barbie Jeep from Grandpa. I remember her getting a lot of stuff from Grandpa. She got a Barbie Jeep, and she just drove that thing around. She loved it. She was allowed to pick out anything from Toys R Us, anything, and our grandpa would get it for her, but on the condition that she shared it with me. And she picked out a Barbie Jeep. And when it came time to share it with me, she didn't want to. And so I was walking out there trying to get into it so that I could, take a turn. The first time she ran me over with the Jeep was an accident. The second time was not. The second time I was trying to get into it, she ran me over again, and she got in major trouble for it. Oh my gosh, my dad and mom were livid. She got in some serious trouble. I remember there's another time. She seemed to like to get me to do things that would hurt myself and play innocent. We've had cats. We've had cats throughout our life. And what a couple of them like to do was ride a laundry basket down the stairs and jump out before they hit the wall. And my sister saw this, and she thought, if they can jump out before they hit the wall, so can Gray. And so she pushed me down the stairs when I was real little. I slid down the stairs and against the concrete wall, and oh my god, I remember how bad that hurt. I remember her getting reamed out by my parents, and she was trying to act all this, and she's like, I don't know what happened. She did. She really did. We had the weirdest childhood dynamic. It was almost like she was the only one allowed to bully me. Because I remember plenty of times when she saw kids picking on me, she'd just get all up in their face and defensive of me and stuff. And I'd be like, oh, that's sweet. And the next day, she'd just pick on me relentlessly. I'm like, oh, that's less sweet. We're on a lot better terms now. Thank God. But for me specifically, I was definitely a weird kid. I have the digestive system of a god. I don't remember exactly what it's called. Like the system that processes food. That's not the digestive system. But I've always had a pretty dang good one. I was still in single digits in age. And there was a glass of milk that had been sitting on the counter for like 3 or 4 days. And I remember thinking, gee, I'm thirsty and I can reach that milk. I'll just drink it. And I remember I'm like, I didn't know they made chunky milk. And then I just drank the entire thing. And my dad was watching me and he didn't want to say anything because he was afraid, if he spoke up, I might puke it all out. That's never good. I remember going in when I was finished, I'm like, that was some good milk, but I didn't know they made it chunky. And then I just walked away to my room to play with my toys. And my dad said he was waiting for me to puke. I never did. I never got sick. So that was a little bit crazy. Oh god, is there anything else I'm forgetting? If there is, I'll make another video on it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and that's going to do it for the day. If you enjoyed, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. If you are subbed, make sure you are still subbed, because YouTube likes to unsub people. And goodbye.
Y'all are beautiful.